Hello, everyone. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Whitney.
Welcome to Not Caught Up, the show where we talk about the TV everyone else has already binged.
We break down one season at a time, cover the basics, share what worked and what didn't, and let you know if it's actually worth catching up on.
We'll keep it short and spoiler light, so let's get into Season 1 of Landman, the new Taylor Sheridan drama on Paramount Plus that dives deep into the wild world of West Texas oil and gas. We will be generally talking about this episode, might touch on some light spoilers, but for the most part, we won't spoil anything.
Oil and gas industry makes $3 billion a day in pure profit. And it's only getting bigger. But before any of that money is made, you gotta secure the land and manage the people. That's my job. First part's pretty simple. It's the second part that can get you killed.
Yes, first episode ever or Not Caught Up. Are you excited about this, Whitney?
I am.
All right. So a quick overview of this show. Like I mentioned, it's streaming on Paramount Plus, released in late 2024, kind of wrapped up its episodes, the last run of episodes in 2025. 10 episodes, roughly 45 to 60 minutes each, and in the genre of drama, western, corporate thriller. Quick synopsis: set in the rugged oil fields of West Texas, Landman explores the high-stakes world of land deals, billion-dollar energy empires, and the personal cost of chasing power. The story follows Tommy Norris, a crisis manager navigating volatile deals, shifting alliances, and a new kind of frontier law. It's created by Taylor Sheridan, famous for Yellowstone for sure, but other shows, Tulsa King, Mayor of Kingstown. And the source material, it's based on a podcast, Boomtown, by Christian Wallace. The main cast is Billy Bob Thornton, who plays Tommy, his ex-wife, and kind of rekindled romance, Larter, as Angela Norris. I particularly remember her from Varsity Blues, but she was on that TV show Heroes, and
Varsity Blues is I remember her exactly, and she plays a similar character.
Yeah, she does. Michelle Randolph plays their daughter Ainsley, and famously John Hamm. He's a recurring guest as Sheriff Roy Mills. No, not Sheriff Roy Mills. That's not right. Anyway, he basically owns the big oil company. Yeah. So, yeah, my producer at ChatGPT led me astray there. So, so real quick, that's the setup. So we were kind of drawn to this, honestly, because people kept telling us about
Everyone
it, right?
said, have you watched Landman? What do you think about Landman?
Yeah, what do you think about it? So we definitely have watched Yellowstone, but honestly, this last season that came out, we started it, and we just haven't picked it back up.
Yellowstone got redundant and boring.
Yeah, we just, it's really, we didn't really even have a conversation about it. We just kind of forgot about it, and we haven't been inspired to pick it back up. And so anyway, with Landman, we kind of knew what we were expecting starting this. Sheridan he definitely has a world that he builds. And so, but I will say the get-go of this season, it sucked us in. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then as it goes, it starts kind of...
does the same thing a little bit.
Yeah, it does the same thing. Kind of slows down a bit. But yeah, what did you think about this season overall?
I liked it. It was very entertaining. It definitely showed that world. That's what I liked about Yellowstone at first, was it showed a world that I didn't know as much about, but I'd always been around. And so I really liked that about about Landman. It showed, I knew what a landman was because we live here in oil country, but I didn't really know what they did. And so I like seeing all the different jobs, like what those guys have to go do out in the field, the ones that go. And I've had friends that have husbands that live out on an oil field for a couple weeks, kind of like those guys. And they usually live in more trailer houses like the other people were living in. But so all of that felt very real to me, and it showed me what they were doing, and it didn't seem far-fetched because that's what you see them doing. They work all day.
Yeah.
They come in, they shower, they go have a beer at that local pub or wherever, and I was like, yep, this seems like what I thought they did.
Yeah.
This seems like the guys I hear about in Texas or Oklahoma.
Yeah. Yeah, that West Texas landscape that they showcase here. And then also John Hamm's character who owns this oil company and other things, he's in Fort Worth. And also the Fort Worth landscape. I mean,
the $1 billion houses and those people living in it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we used to live right outside of Fort Worth. So
not in a $1 billion house.
No. But even there's a scene at a TCU track meet. So this world felt very familiar to us, even though we've never been in the industry ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's kind of appealing. I definitely think Billy Bob Thornton is kind of the reason to watch the show, and by the end was the reason. The only thing that maybe would probably keep me intrigued to watch the second season. Ultimately, the 10 episodes. It kind of there's ups and downs, just like anything. It seems like Sheridan has a great idea and it gets going, but then he almost gets lost in his own world and doesn't know what to do. I'll get back to this. What do you think about Ali Larter in this film, in this show? As his ex-wife?
I love her. That's another reason I watch it.
You don't think it's a little over the top?
No, I love her. And I love how he reacts to her. He always answers still.
Their dynamics.
And he definitely is still intrigued and in love with her. He always answers her calls and she's crazy. And even though he's not the greatest of guys, he always does the thing that's probably the right thing.
Right.
And you're even though he's kind of a mess himself, he always is helping his kid or going after his ex-wife or whatever. And I'm always why do you end up being the somewhat voice of reason in this show?
Right.
When you're really not.
Yeah. Sheridan paints these worlds. We watched the first season of Tulsa King, honestly, mainly just because a lot of it was filmed here in Oklahoma, and in particular in Whitney's office that she used to work in. And so it too was once again, good, entertaining. Didn't feel intrigued to watch the second season. So it's kind of a, what would you call it?
That's how Yellowstone for me too.
Yeah.
Loved it at the beginning.
But he creates these, I guess it's true to life. I mean, he kind of paints these. He does have heroes and villains, but even with Billy Bob Thornton's character, you're kind of wait, I am rooting for this guy, but he's not. I'm
rooting for him, but I would never be his friend. It's the same within Yellowstone. I kind of am for the people, but then I'm I would never want to be around you.
Yeah.
But I did like her. Yeah. I don't want to be around her either. I would never be her friend either, but I do like watching her from afar.
Yeah, I mean, she is bringing it for sure to this show. But I will say there's particular when, things kind of really start coming off the hinges. There's this one episode, it's towards the middle, I would say probably episode 6 or so. But her and her daughter, who are these thick as thieves type of characters.
I like it.
Yeah. But there's this whole nursing home subplot, and it's just what is happening here?
That main lady in there, I should know her name.
Oh yeah.
But the main lady,
Matt Saracen's mom from Friday
Night Lights. She went to church with us at Broadway Baptist in Fort Worth, and I think felt starstruck when we saw her from Friday Night Lights. And then now in this show, she's sticking dollar bills in somebody's pants because he took her to that strip club. Or she took him to that strip club. I like it. Yeah. I'm for it.
Yeah. Also, I would say that something just about these shows. I don't have his name right here. I apologize. Jacob Lofland. I guess maybe Lofland, probably Jacob Lofland as Cooper Norris, Tommy's son. This character, he's really painted as the hero. He's kind of in Yellowstone the equivalent to Casey.
Yeah.
Kind of this is the guy we really are supposed to root for. But I mean, he is. You're
supposed to root for him?
Well, yeah, he's
him and his really bad teeth and sweaty. Oh, I hate him.
Well, he can't. Well, he to befriend is being nice. He essentially falls in love with the widow of his oil field co-worker who died on his first day of the job. I mean, this is a Taylor Sheridan show. These are the things that happen.
I don't like him.
Yeah, and
he's supposed to be the heartthrob and the lover hero.
I think so. Yeah.
Ew, gross.
Yeah, or maybe not the heartthrob, but the moral compass.
No.
He's always doing the right thing, even though it's not the smartest thing.
Yeah, I'm not into him.
Yeah. But, I mean, these shows, I I mean, they're over the top, but like, I don't know. Like,
I did want to watch it every time.
Yeah.
You'd say, what do you want to watch? I'd be like, Landman.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's a TV show. It's taking a lot of liberties with the things that happen. I mean, they're oil men, but they get mixed up with the drug cartel, and there's this kind of unknown code that each side is supposed to live by, but then they kind of cross each other, step over bounds. I know it's not completely realistic, but how seedy do you think this world really is?
So seedy.
So seedy?
Yeah. There's too much money wrapped up in it. It's got to be seedy.
It's got to be seedy.
I totally feel like it's seedy.
Yeah.
If you could make that much money doing only good things in the world, everybody would be doing it.
Yeah. I kind of joked with someone about this, like, Billy Bob Thornton, he's wonderful in this, but the number of scenes that he just gets to do while driving around in a truck, I was like, I think this is why he signed up for the job. I will drive around and talk all day.
Yeah, so. Just driving down I-20 probably, whatever it is, into Fort Worth, I-30.
Oh yeah. He would have been taking that. Anything that you just didn't like about this show?
That guy, forgot about him. No, I liked it. I liked the people, the roommates that lived at the house with him. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And the daughter, like, I did like how they portrayed the kids of the Fort Worth boss, also with the daughter that would come home. Yeah. I mean, all of that fit in just exactly to what I imagine, like just a prototypical, like, rich kid from that place, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning too that Demi Moore is in this show in a very small role.
Yeah.
I would say she definitely filmed this. I don't know when she filmed it exactly, but it was before The Substance came out, and she was becoming a lead actress nominee for the Oscars. So I'm sure the show probably benefited off of that unintentionally. I won't spoil the season 1, but I do feel like maybe it's setting up to where she has a bigger role in the second season, I would say. Maybe that's why she signed up for this, but like, it is a little interesting to be like, but expect funny, like, there's a scene where John Hamm just throws his phone like into the woods because he's so angry. And then it cuts to the next scene, and there's a lot of things like that where you're like, so does he just like throw away his phones all the time?
Yeah,
or who's going to go get that phone? Yeah. But yeah, so what's your verdict here? Do you think this is a show that's worth catching up? If you haven't seen it, is it worth watching, do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't have Paramount Plus, is it worth subscribing to Paramount Plus to watch the show?
Well, if you're Nathan, no. If you're Whitney, I don't have to do anything when I say subscribe to something. It just either is on our TV or not on our TV. Yeah.
I don't tell Whitney the prices of the subscription services. I don't get to know anything.
So for me, sure. But if it's you and you have to go through all the trouble of it, I don't know. I might wait until another big show came out and then watch it quickly on the side.
Yeah. I would say right now, so we're recording this right now, it's the middle of July, not many new shows on. I would say it's probably worth paying the subscription. It's probably roughly like $10 a month, and you could binge this pretty fast.
Yeah. But you might wait till another show was on Paramount that you want to watch, and then get it in there.
Like Calling from Accounts, which is yeah. So.
That one's worth it. That would be worth it. Do I get to rank these in your weird scale of 1 to 5?
Sure.
Not 1 to 10, 1 to 5. I give it.
I'm saying this is your podcast. We're talking about TV.
No, you want it to be.
No. I film and TV is completely different in my mind. So, do you want to do the 10 scale here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it changes my score drastically.
Yeah. So, what would you give this from 1 out of 10?
I would give it a 7.
7. Okay.
I was going to give it a 6 because I was going to do your scale of a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
But I think I still want to give it a 6.5. I'll give it a 6.5.
I would agree with that. I would say the way the season started off was maybe an 8.
Yeah.
But well, be excited because season 2 has been greenlit. So, if you do decide to watch this, like,
butted up to it. They're not. Yeah, be
Yeah.
fine.
And if you're a fan of Succession or the old school AD show Dallas or Bloodline that was on Netflix, I think this will be your cup of tea.
Yeah, and if you liked Yellowstone and all those, you'll like it.
That's a wrap on Landman Season 1. If you've watched it, let us know what you thought.
Next up, we're switching tones with The Four Seasons, the Netflix series starring Tina Fey and Steve Carell. It's a fresh spin on the 1981 film about friendship, marriage, and the messiness in between.
So if you got a show we should finally catch up on, please let us know. You can find us on Instagram at Movies Are Life Pod, also on Facebook with the same handle, or you can email us at moviesareLifePod@gmail.com, and just drop a comment wherever you're listening just to let us know what we should cover.
And if you like the episode, leave a quick review or share it with someone who's always just one episode behind.
All right, well, we'll see you all next time.
For one of the best shows, The Four Seasons.